Welcome to Games Are Us. In today's episode about top 11, how to become top manager, I want to share with you my cup final story, and I want to show you, as you can see here, throughout the competition I had Jose Mourinho, a manager support, against me. I think literally from like 1/16 of the competition. As you can see over there in the semi-final, there must have been like over 10 people supporting my rival. The same thing goes for the first game. I don't even know how I managed to get there. I'm start wondering if there's such thing in this game as too much support, so it's too much possession, maybe almost affecting the game the wrong way. You can see up here, I'm showing you yet another game when Jose Mourinho yet again is against me in quarterfinals, along with some other football fans, along with some other players supporting it. On this occasion we only have Jose Mourinho on his own, and then in the 1/16 yet again Jose Mourinho was giving the support to my opponent on both occasions. So to be honest with you, I am very surprised that I actually managed to get to the final of the cup. That doesn't happen very often, but I already managed to win a cup once before. This is I was hoping this time to win yet again, to have a second time for the record. So here it is, the beginning of the game. I managed to prepare my team as much as possible. I did not want this to be random, so I made sure I have fully prepared fitness, all the training done to the fullest, all the bonuses are up to maximum, and the same thing goes for morale. With the exception of one of my right midfielders who has superb morale. That's because he topped up a star, so he went star up, and they usually have superb morale after that. So this is the beginning of the game. My opponent, it's much stronger than my team, so it's not going to be an easy game. And I've really been hoping that I'm going to win this. Funny enough, I've already checked the fan support, and Jose Mourinho did not show up on this final. I was actually thinking that he's going to show up again and be against me, but he did not. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if you can do it in the finals. Maybe that's why there's no one here other than me and my opponent. So beginning of the game has been a little bit slow, lot of hard work, I guess, from the team trying to get some advantage. And there is my new player that I literally just bought. He was a loan player, but I paid for him, and now he's mine. Kim scores the first goal in this game, so I'm going on a lead. And everything seems to be working just fine, and it seems to be working well, the way that I would like. But let's just keep watching. It's just the beginning of the game. I could imagine it's on the neutral ground, of course, because both me and the opponent opposition manager has plus 8% to possession, which means it's probably designed obviously that way, so it's a fair play in the final. At this point 1-1, so even game in the first half so far. No one managed to get any major advantage at the minute, but let's just keep watching. There is another few minutes of this game, and it's going to get more and more interesting, as you will see. Getting nearly to the end of the first half. We'll see if I can take the advantage just before the end. It's always nice to score a goal just before the half time. My team is on the attack, but they have not managed to do anything out of it. This is just how this works, as you know. I decided to go with the attack bonus at the end of the first half, hoping to increase my chances to score a goal, and there it is. My left midfielder decides to put his name on the scoreboard. So now we have 2-1 on the half time. And at this point I must admit, I was hoping and thinking at this point that I'm going to take this cup home, even though I know there's still a second half to play, and I know my opponent is quite a difficult opponent. But I also know that this result can change really quick and go bad really fast. So the second half is up and running. I haven't even mentioned that yet, my rival TG Hereford. I'm not sure where this player is from. I only know that he's definitely got a better team than mine. But I'm just glad that my team is doing as good as it is. I didn't really expect to be in the finals. Like I said and mentioned previously, all this extra support that Jose Mourinho and other players was giving to my opponents throughout the competition, well, it felt almost like an impossible task just to even get here. And I was worried that there would be more support during the finals. Maybe there's something that I don't know about the finals, because it's a little bit strange that there is no fans during this game other than just me and the other manager, which makes me think it could be designed for the finals, so it's a fair game for both. And it's possible that I haven't looked into it, but it's possible that just won't allow you to do it in the final, and that wouldn't surprise me at all. We around the 60th minute of the game. I'm still on the lead, 2-1. At this point I'm going to try just to keep the possession so I can survive as long as possible and hopefully not lose a goal. At least that was the logic behind my thinking. At this point I'm level 73. I have stuck in the league twice in a row now. I could not go up. It's getting more and more difficult to actually get promoted at this level. Therefore this is a big success just to get to the final of the cup. So far, doozy of a game. We got 2-2, very even, and now a little bit of a help. Penalty. Slaven puts it in from the penalty. Take my team again to the lead, 3-2. And now at this point, I'm going to try to change the formation. And as I am doing this, I won't even notice this, and I'm actually going to make a mistake. But right this moment, my defensive midfielder, or even midfielder, because he's got few positions, gets a red card right in the middle, and it puts me in an awkward situation now, because they managed to even the game out 3-3, and now I have a decision to make. Either keep just one midfielder in the middle and keep trying to attack. I'm even going to change my tactics to forced counterattacks. At this point I even changed the wrong player by mistake for my left midfielder, which I'm going to correct in a moment because he shouldn't be there. That was a bit of a mistake. So I decided not to put an extra midfielder in the middle. I decided I'm just going to try to attack. At the end of the day, it is a cup final and I don't want to end up defending. I mean, maybe I could have held on to penalty stages or something. You never know if you try just to defend it, but at the same time it would be nice just to finish the game off in a normal time. And right now, as you can see, this is going from bad to worse. not enough. I'm playing in 10 men by the end of the game. Now I'm losing a goal 7 minutes before the end, or 6 minutes before, 4 minutes before the end. Sorry, that was 7 minutes before the end of the game. And this is crazy, this is amazing. This is literally the last situation of the game. Counter attack, and Kim scores yet another goal, evens the game out. A whooping 4-4 brings me into the extra time, extending my chances and keeping my hopes up, thinking that I might actually manage to maybe somehow win it. But it's not going to be easy, especially not in 10 men. My defensive midfielder, he's a very decent player, and without him it's going to be definitely much more difficult. Again, maybe I should have just changed my players right now. Maybe I should have had another midfielder just to keep my middle safe, but I decided not to do it. So let's just have a look what's going to happen in that extra time. So far nearly at the 100th minute, still got 0-0. And I must admit, the longer the scoreline is even, the more hope that brings to me. I mean, I might just be able to get to penalties or not. But at this point, when I'm watching, when I'm preparing this video for you guys, I already know the result, unfortunately. So my team done really well up to this stage to manage to well, first go ahead, and I think I was leading 3 times in this game. I was leading, and 3 times they managed to even the game out, except for the end of the game when it was 4-3 for them. The opponent manager must have the opposite manager must have been in shock when I scored in the last situation of the game, in the last seconds, to bring us into the extra time. And now unfortunately they got a chance from the free kick, but my goalkeeper managed to have a great save, keeping the hopes up still high. At this stage my team is getting a little bit knackered. As you can see, they're all probably about halfway in the fitness scale. And then one of my players decided to call a penalty right by the end of the second half of extra time. So ultimately, I think personally, I don't know about you, but I think I should have got more out of this game than this. And well, as you can see, this is the last second of the game. I thought I might have another counter attack and even the game out, but unfortunately I lost the ball and I lost the cap, and unfortunately it was a doozy of a game. I'm a little bit disappointed, but that's the game, and unfortunately 5-4 to Hereford. Congratulations to him. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will keep watching my other videos from my playlist, and take care. See you next time.